What's happening, everybody? This is Woodson World, Media Motivation, the voice of your imagination made into reality. The purpose of Woodson World, Media Motivation is to hopefully spark some kind of magic within you. The kind of magic that motivates you to do something, to do something, to do something spectacular with your life. And it all starts with some basic principles that I get from several books that I've read. They help you along the way. Several authors and artists and politicians or whoever came way before me, and their main purpose was to motivate you into doing something. And right now, I'm going to be reading or going over, The Richest Man in Babylon, a book written by George S. Clason. And this is the seventh video in a series, The 7 Cures for a Lean Purse. Excuse me. And right now, I'm on the 6th cure for a lean purse, which is to ensure a future income. Ensure a future income. This goes along the lines of, if you've ever read Dr. Stephen Covey, Stephen Covey's work, one of his principles was to sharpen the sword. And sharpen the sword just means mainly to get better. And whatever you do, get better. But right now we're talking about The Richest Man in Babylon, written by George S. Clason, and the 6th cure for a lean purse, or what I call wallet. Ensure a future income. Now, the following will be coming from the book, The Richest Man in Babylon. The life of every man proceeded from his childhood to his old age. This is the path of life, and no man may deviate from it unless the gods call him prematurely to the world beyond. Therefore do I say that it behooves a man to make preparation for a suitable income in the days to come, when he is no longer young, and to make preparations for his family, should he be no longer with them, to comfort and support them. The man who because of his understanding of the laws of wealth, acquireth a growing surplus, should give thought to those future days. He should plan certain investments as provisions that may endure safely for many years. Yet will he be available when the time arrives, which he has so wisely anticipated. This mainly talks about how life is not guaranteed. Nobody knows if they're going to live to see the next day or to see tomorrow. And if you don't have anything set up for your family in the form of an investment that's going to continuously pay off, such as a residual income, just say, for example, you owned an apartment complex that spit out rent per month that brought in, just say, $5,000-$6,000 a month. This is free and clear money that could go to your spouse, that takes care of your children and your family for many years to come, as long as they don't mess it up. This would also be a retirement fund that you put in a stock investment that pays dividends or pays out a certain amount of money per month to your family, or just say a military career that's protected by SBP, or anything like that. But you should always prepare for your eventual death, because you are going to die. We all are. And a good man or woman, a protector of a family, will make sure something is set aside for their family, supposedly they don't live to see the next day. Continuing on, a man may buy houses or land for this purpose. It is wisely chosen as to their useful. It's wisely chosen for their usefulness and value in the future. They are permanent in their value, and their earnings earnings of their sale will provide well for this purpose. A man may loan a small sum of money to the money lender and increase it on regular periods. The rental which the money lender adds to this will largely add to its increase. When they're talking about money lenders, he's talking about, in our day and time, he's talking more so about stock investments, mutual funds, bonds, anything that lends out money. When you give your money to the bank uses your money to make money. So in essence, when you have money in the bank, you're basically loaning your money to the bank so that they can use it to make money. The more money you have, the more interest you make, and the more money you make. Your money makes money. So on that point, we're going back. Surely, when such a small payment made with regularity doeth produce such profitable results, no man can afford not to ensure a treasure for his old age and the protection of his family, no matter how prosperous his business and his investments may be. I would that I might say more about this. In my mind rests a belief that someday wise thinking men will devise a plan to assure against death, whereby many men pay but a trifling sum regularly, the aggregate making a handsome sum for the family of each member who passeth to the beyond. This do I see as something desirable, in which I could highly recommend. This speaks to, something like a 401k or a retirement plan or an IRA. Those are things that you put, small amounts of money in, 10 to 15% of your income per month. And the money lenders are the people who are skilled at turning your money into more money. Turns that money into more money, and upon your death, or even before that, you just decide to retire, you get that money back, either in payments to mimic a paycheck, even though you don't have to work, or you cash it out in a large sum, and you distribute that money as you see fit to last throughout your life, and to help your family grow. If you do it the right way, your money, small increments of it, will be enough to take care of you and your family, for your life, or even for their life. But then, if your children was to follow that same program, your money and their money combined makes more money. So you're talking starting off at least with hundreds, and then to thousands, and then to hundreds of thousands, into millions, into hundreds of millions, into billions. And that's how a number of the families who are considered the richest families in the world, or wealthy families, that's how a lot of them did it. They followed this plan of financial investment and achievement, continuously built on a dollar, and eventually became wealthy, or their families became wealthy. This then is the sixth cure for a lean purse. Provide in advance for the needs of thy growing age and the protection of thy family. And there you have it, folks. That is the sixth cure for a lean purse. Our next video will be discussing the seventh cure for the lean purse, or lean wallet. And this is, that will be the end of the series, the 7 cures for a lean purse. If you're coming in on this video, I would advise you to please go back and watch the other videos. There's 7 cures for a lean purse. I made 8 videos, one with an intro. I may even do, there might be 9 videos just for an outro, discussing the 7 cures one more time in the summary, and to hopefully you can get it. And then we'll move on into some other discussions. I'm gonna be dealing mostly with finance and philosophy, finance and philosophy. And because if your mind isn't right, then it is hard to follow, these guidelines. No matter how hard you try, because your philosophy on life has to be about taking care of yourself, taking care of your family, and continuously growing. Well, all right. This is Woodson World E-Media Motivation, the voice of imagination becoming reality.